Hello everybody, Loki Magics, another day, another video, but today we are going to cover floor 31 to floor 40, and then on the screen here you can see the package you unlock once you beat floor 40. Not a bad package, I guess, it's decent, okay? But anyways, with that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright, let's get started. So, this is the conditions for floor 31 to 35. Not too crazy, pretty manageable, but this is my team comp here for floor 31. Now, here's the thing, right? I have Guinevere in here, but maybe you could try Nicholas. He's actually pretty good for Forbidden Dungeon, so give that a try if Guinevere's not working for you. And then Gilroy's here because he was my strongest attacker that could take damage. He's not really doing a lot of damage, but this is how I was able to beat it. The MVP in this team comp for this floor is Anya and Jillian, for obvious reasons. And here's a tip, okay? You need to focus this target here because she is the sturdiest one out of all of the enemies, and you might run out of time. So focus this one down and you should be good to go. So good luck, guys. Floor 32. Now this one was a little bit annoying. I had to use Lance to do a lot of DPS and use this A2 to stun whenever necessary. Obviously Jillian here is healing. Guinevere is keeping us alive by damage mitigation. But Gilroy here was pretty useful because he's able to put healing decay on this storm dragon, because this is the only one that heals, right? So you want to put healing decay on the storm dragon and let him kill himself. And after that, it's pretty straightforward. Fighting 2 dragons is way easier than fighting 3, so this one wasn't too bad. But if you don't have a Gilroy, maybe try Akalon to do like what's that called, recovery disruption. You can maybe try that and that might help you out. But you can see here, this one healing and having healing decay definitely was very helpful in this situation. So that's how I beat this, and good luck to you guys, okay? Floor 33. Now this one here was a little bit tricky because you kind of need a combination of survivability and heals, counter damage, Baldwin's A3 to do shared damage, and Gilroy came very clutch with his healing decay. And you do get a lot of damage out of Anya with the counter. It's just that sometimes these fairies like to heal, so having healing decay was definitely useful. If you don't have that, use Akalon for recovery disruption, right? But this is a team I used to beat this. It's pretty straightforward. It's almost like floor 31. You're just really relying on Anya to do a lot of damage, and Baldwin's, he pretty much can't keep you alive with that A3. And then just use Gilroy on whoever needs that healing decay or recovery disruption, so that way you can start killing them. And the thing about a lot of these stages is once you kill one person, this thing becomes so much easier, right? It's just the beginning is pretty much the hard part. So yeah, this is what I used, and good luck to you guys. Floor 34. Now this one here was pretty chill, man. I was able to use the same team again and get this knocked out, except I switched Anya to Frost Relic because obviously they're Storm, so we have the advantage here. And yeah, Gilroy's just here to do extra damage. Nothing too crazy. This one was actually pretty easy, but they do hit hard, so just keep that in mind, okay? But anyways, let's move on. Floor 35. Now, dude, this one here sucked, man. This was actually pretty hard. I don't know, it was because of my team comp. Maybe instead of Baldwin, you could use Nicholas. I have no idea. But this is definitely the team I used to beat it. What I had to do was target the guy right here, put healing decay on him, and then when Gilroy gets his healing decay passive back up, I'll pick another target and kind of pick him off that way, because they love to heal. And they pretty much kind of kill themselves by doing that, but they do so much damage to you that it's all about timing, right? Sometimes you could use Lancelot's A3 and get the freeze at the right time, but you do need to be fast so you could buff up the healing decay so it doesn't fall off. So it was just a lot of things going on in this fight. It was pretty hard, but it's obviously manageable. The gear requirements for this one might be pretty high because you got to be fast and you got to be tanky, because they do dish out a lot of damage. So if you saw my earlier video about how I have my guys geared, check that out so you kind of have an idea of how to gear these guys, because I haven't changed it from that video, okay? So yeah, this one was pretty hard, so good luck. Hopefully this team works for you. And like I said, instead of Baldwin, maybe Nicholas. And then I don't know, Lancelot had that speed lead with the freeze, so that definitely helped out. And his A2 does a lot of damage when you need it. So, all I can say on this floor is good luck, guys. But moving on. Alright, so this is where the requirements change a little bit. This is the new requirements for floor 36 to floor 40. Alright, not too bad. Again, actually not too bad. This one I feel like is a lot more manageable, or that's just my opinion, so I'm sorry if it's not. But anyways, this is a team comp I used for floor 36. Pretty much here, we're having Morgan with the Wind Relic, putting them to sleep and doing recovery disruption. And Lancelot here with the speed lead, doing his Fire Relic, his A3, trying to DPS some down as quick as possible, right? And then Vivian here is to heal and keep us alive. And then Anya here is just giving us some buffs and counter attacking. And it worked out pretty well. I mean, you do fail a lot of times, but you just got to keep trying, right? This team could definitely do it. And let's see here. What was another thing I wanted to say? Can't remember. Oh, you want to target this guy. This wizard here is definitely the one you want to try to kill first, because yeah, he heals, super annoying. But once he dies, it becomes a lot easier. Okay, so good luck, guys. Floor 37. Now this one here was actually pretty easy, man, and I'm not trying to offend anybody by saying that, but pretty much the same concept. You want to use Morgan's A3, put him asleep, use Lancelot's A2 or 3 to, you know, control or do some damage, and Merlin's here helping out with some control. Vivian here healing us up. This one here, yeah, really it's really not that bad, especially right with Morgan's what's this, her C8 ability, I believe. You get suspended animation for 5 turns. If that happens, just pick one target, kill him, and it becomes significantly easier. Okay, so this one pretty straightforward. This is a team I used to beat this one, so good luck, guys. Floor 38. This one was a little bit annoying because you get controlled a lot, but this is the team I used to beat this stage. Obviously we're using some CC ourselves to handle this. Morgan's suspended animation did help out a lot. Her C8, when they go sleep, I would target this one here with Lance's A2 and just burn her down, right? That definitely did help out a lot clearing this. But once you kill one of them, it definitely becomes easier. I know I keep saying that, but that's what we had to do. This one, man, you might need to, up your effect resistance a little bit, but overall manageable. And you see, people will die, and you might have to start over, but it is definitely possible. Floor 39. Now this one here wasn't too bad. Pretty much the same concept, but you just want to target the middle one first, and then take out the wizard, and you should be good to go. Definitely if you have the C8, I know we keep saying that, but if you have Morgan C8, it's going to be a lot easier. Not necessary, but it definitely helps when they go to sleep, and you can use Lancelot's A2 and just target down one, right? Because here's the thing, Lancelot is really good in late in-game content because his dot damage is based on the enemy's HP, right? And these guys have a lot of HP, so that dot damage does stack up, and it is really strong. And you could use that in what's it called, Clan Raid also. His dots are just crazy, man. So if you have Lancelot, definitely invest in him. Try to get his Flame and Ice Relic, okay? But this team was able to clear this, so good luck, guys. Hopefully you can too. And then the next one, stage 40. Whoa. That one is fun. So let's get right into that. Floor 40. Oh my god, man. Look, I know I'm sounding like I'm complaining about this floor, but I actually did enjoy it. This one here, you definitely need a team like this because you're relying on counters from Anya. You're relying on Sergius's Flame Relic to boost your speed, Lancelot's Flame Relic to do A3, a lot of damage. Now here Sergius does have a Vigor set. I would probably recommend also Vivian being in a Vigor set because it is pretty A3 intensive. This fight here is pretty much, look, you just have to burn down this boss with a lot of dot damage. In this clip here, I didn't put on a lot of that dot damage, but trust me, man, that's what you're going to have to do. You're just going to have to stack as many dots as you can and let the spider just die. And once that happens, it does get a lot easier. Also, there's a little bit of RNG involved because if they all target Anya, then that's good, right? Because she's going to counter. And here is another thing. You do get brainwashed in this stage a lot. So The cool thing about that though is if you get brainwashed and you attack Anya, she's going to counter the enemy, so that does help out in your favor. But overall, this one here, man, just speed, dots, and probably vigor set for Vivian and Surges, and you should be good, because if you was paying attention, I did miss out on some A3 skills because I lacked vigor. So yeah guys, good luck. All right, good luck. All right, and that brings us to the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys got some information out of it and you're able to beat these stages. Man, Forbidden Dungeon hard mode is no joke, right? It's actually pretty hard. It is fun. It's giving us something to do, right? At least we're not blowing through content. And looking at the global rankings, man, I fell to 4th place. Oh well, that's how it is. I should have probably did that floor better. Could have cleared it in way less turns. But anyways, it looks like people are progressing pretty well, right? It seems like a lot of people are starting to climb up a little bit. So don't give up, guys. We could do this. And yeah, catch you on the next video. Till then, take care.